Hello, good morning students. In this class we will discuss on overcurrent relay, that is induction type overcurrent relay. The construction of overcurrent relay is there is two electromagnets, one is E shape and second is V shape or U shape. So supply is connected to the primary winding and secondary winding. Input is taken from the port at the primary winding. Simply there is adjustment of plug setting with the help of which we can adjust the value of relay current. So these are the tappings. With the help of these tappings or plug bridge, we can adjust the relay current setting. Now the operating principle from universal torque equation T is equal to K1 I square plus K2 V square plus K3 VI cos theta minus tau minus K4. This is the universal torque equation for the all types of electromagnetic relay or induction type relays. If there in overcurrent relay or activating quantity is current, so activating quantity in overcurrent relay is current. So operating torque is produced by the current, or we can say operating torque in induction type overcurrent relay is directly proportional to the square of current, and restraining torque is provided by, first we write operating torque is provided by relay current, and restraining torque is provided by the spring. So here we use spring constant, that is K4. So we can write restraining torque is provided by spring. So in normal condition, or input to the relay is provided with the help of CT, means or relay is connected to the CT, or we can say input to the CT is provided by the secondary winding of the CT. Now when the input is supplied is provided to the relay, there are two electromagnets, one is E shape and second is U shape. Due to current flow in these windings, flux produced, let phi 1 is the flux in winding, or in this core flux is phi 2. Due to these flux phi 1 and phi 2, an EMF is induced in the aluminum disc. Due to phi 1, we consider current is EMF is E1 and current is I1. Similarly, due to flux phi 2, EMF induced in aluminum disc is E2 and current is I2. So in this type of relay, the working is that operating torque is directly proportional to current, because in this relay phi 2 flux is also directly proportional to the current flowing in the primary winding. Suppose this is I, because for secondary coil input is provided from the primary core, due to which we can say that both phi 1 and phi 2 are directly proportional to the square of current in primary winding, now the operating torque T is directly proportional to the square of current. Simply, restraining torque is provided by the spring constant, that is minus K4. Now, in normal operating condition, there is no current in the relay, so no electromagnets and no EMF is induced in the disc, so there is no rotating force and our disc is at stationary position. Now, when there is any fault in the circuit due to which current in the winding of the relay is provided from the CT, due to which EMF is induced in the disc because there is two flux, phi 1 and phi 2, due to current flowing in the primary winding. So, because of these two flux, EMF induced in the disc and current also flow in this disc. So, due to interaction of flux and current, there is an torque is produced or torque is developed at the aluminium disc, due to which our aluminium disc starts rotating and contact of the disc are close to the trip circuit. So our trip circuit provides signal to the circuit breaker and our circuit breaker interrupt the circuit. So this is the simple working of our current relay. So now we write torque T is equal to K1 I square minus K4, because operating torque is produced by the current flowing in the primary winding. So K I square minus K4. K4 is spring constant which provides restraining torque. Under relay operation, torque is positive. Torque is positive. It means K I square is greater than K4, or we can write I square is greater than K4 upon K1, or I is greater than under root K4 upon K1. So this is the operating condition for the relay. It means here I is the operating current and under root K4 upon K1 represents to the relay current setting. If our operating current is greater than relay setting, our relay will start in operation and it will send signal to the trip circuit. So we can write when operating current of the relay is greater than relay setting, relay current setting, or relay will operate and it sends signal to the circuit breaker. When the circuit breaker is closed, then circuit breaker trip coil gets energized and which interrupt the circuit or which trip the circuit. So this is the simple working of our current induction type relay. Now next is types of induction type or current relay. There are two types of or current relay. One is non-directional and second is directional relay. Here we write overcurrent relays are of two types. One is non-directional and overcurrent relay, and second is directional overcurrent relay. Directional overcurrent relay. So simply overcurrent relays are of two types. One is non-directional and second is directional overcurrent relay. So working of non-directional overcurrent relay is explained here. In this type of relay, there is no need of any direction. Means this type of relay operates only on the basis of magnitude of current flowing in the relay coil. Simply, when relay operating current is greater than from relay setting current, or relay will operate. In case of non-directional overcurrent relay, so we can write this is the operating torque equation. Operating torque equation for non-directional relay. This is the operating torque equation for non-directional relay. So in this non-directional relay, operating torque is directly proportional to the square of current, and restraining torque is provided by the spring constant. And in operating condition, torque is positive. It means Ki square greater than K4, and simply I is greater than under root K4 upon K1. We can write there I is equal to fault current or operating current. And under root K4 upon K1 is equal to relay current setting. Similarly, now we discuss for directional or current relay. So second is directional or current relay. Directional or current relay. Directional or current relay. So our universal torque equation is from universal torque equation T is equal to K1 I square K2 V square plus K3 Vi cos theta minus tau minus K4. This is our universal torque equation for all types of induction relay. This is also applicable for distance relay process. distance protection. Now in our directional relay, operating torque is provided by voltage and current, and restraining torque is provided by spring. So we can write operating torque is provided by voltage and current. Operating torque is provided by the voltage and current quantities. Restraining torque is provided by spring. Restraining torque is provided by the spring. So for relay torque equation, P is equal to K3 VI cos theta minus tau minus K4. So this becomes the torque equation for or in the directional or current relay, because here operating torque is provided by the both voltage and current quantities, because we have seen that there are two coils in our current relay, one is voltage coil and second is current coil. In this relay, operating torque is provided by both voltage and current quantities, and restraining torque is provided by the spring. In relay operating condition, in case of relay operation, torque is positive. So we can write K3 VI cos theta minus tau is greater than K4, or VI cos theta minus tau is greater than K4 upon K3. Now the value of operating torque depends on VI and cos theta minus tau, where theta is the phase displacement of within voltage and current, and tau T represents to the circuit angle torque, circuit जो angle है उसको represent. So simply we can say that if cos theta minus tau is greater than 0, or relays will operate if cos theta minus tau is greater than 0, relay operates. Relay operates. Relay or when cos theta minus tau is less than 0, relay will not operate. So in this way, for operation of our relay depends on the value of cos theta minus tau. If the value of cos theta minus tau is greater than 0, it means for operating torque is positive, and operating torque is positive, or relay will operate. If cos theta minus tau is less than 0 means negative, then our torque will negative, and which is less than K4 upon K3, so our relay will not operate. So this is the working of directional type overcurrent relay. So thank you for today class.